Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel and Total War Saga Troy as our Memnon campaign is developing. Last time we have raised the city of Knidos, meaning that we have gained favor with Athena, meaning that we are now getting +4 to the recruit rank of heroes. And thus it is the best moment to bring in a new hero, a new warband. Now warbands, these horde warbands, exactly like we had in the Amazons, they cannot reinforce each other. So we cannot have multiple hordes riding alongside and protect each other. But that is not a problem. We will be working with that. What hero shall we bring in the mist? I do not want an archer. A warlord might be useful, especially in buffing up our army. I feel like having a ravager, having a fighter to take down enemy heroes might have been very useful when we're talking about one of the other gameplay types, right? Whether we go with the truth behind the myth or the mythos campaign, just because the heroes were really strong and thus fighting one-on-one has a lot of value. But in this situation, I feel like it's very risky to make like these really strong fighters and put them in battles way too often. Still, with the right bonuses, I guess they could become like we had. Remember in Shogun 2, especially in the multiplayer, that you could focus your general bodyguard to be a really strong melee fighter, and they really did a lot of damage on the battlefield. They could be very strong. Give them some armor, give them a bit of extra protection from missiles, maybe even abilities like that, and then you just pump up their melee damage and all of a sudden you have yourself a really strong warrior. But we could get here Mentor. Mentor, I believe, might give us some experience. Champion Warmonger. That would be probably extra damage. The Trickster was cool as well as an archer unit because we had all of those bonuses to ambushing, which might also be important, you know. Even having the ability to attack and force a ambush battle. Commander would give us extra bonuses to morale. But let's bring in a mentor. I feel like this is the right way to go. We're gonna lose 300 food per turn with this, but sooner or later it would have to happen. Okay, let's quickly go over here and check out what we can do with him. So we start with Leader of Men. We could get Seize the Moment, -50 to melee defense, could be great. Warning Shout for flanking defense. I don't feel like I'm paying too much attention to flanking, and the AI is not doing a whole lot of flanking. Would be a lot more valuable in multiplayer. -15 to the cost of actions for active camp followers. Okay, I guess that could work. But -25 to the success chance of enemy agents against this hero. That definitely sounds like better. +1 to the rank of all new units. Ooh. Missile resistance, ammunition, reload skill. Ooh, this on this side is also really good. Armor piercing for missile units, extra replenishment. Oh, yeah, many useful things. I will get +1 to the recruit of all units, and then I'm getting another +1 to missiles. -25% success chance against this hero seems very valuable to me. And I am going to go. But maybe instead of this, we don't see many agents just yet, because buildings need to be built in order for even for the AI to bring in agents. So I am going to go with the extra replenishment and the extra replenishments in encampment stance rather than at random, right? I think this is the right way to go. As far as unit goes, he starts with a shielded infantry. That is good. They do not have motivation, I believe.
Glory is ours.
Next, we need to start recruiting some troops. We will be bringing a lot more of these to begin with, just so he can have some defenses on him. And we still had some units back in our rosters. So we could get what? 3 tribesmen, 3 of these two-handed spears. Or maybe... Can I move you?
In defense of throne.
Memnon cannot move this turn. Which means that there is no reason to recruit them now, because we will be taking 1 turn worth of upkeep. So let's end the turn. Epic mission issued. The Warrior King. Have at least camp followers in any army. The worthy flocked to godlike Memnon, he who had seen the sun rise and set on many a strange shore. From the blessed spring of the great river to the eastern lands of Mesopotamia, men of renown have heard of your might and support your quest to repel Achaean aggression against Troy. Granted, not all those who would render aid carry blades, but to a savvy ruler, a wise man's word is often worth more than bronze. A lot of resources for this mission. I like it.
Loyal and brave.
We will get in the water. Apparently our prayer to Poseidon has ran out. But we can land here to a point where we're not receiving any more attrition. Attrition also stops replenishment, so it is bad to end in this water. Good. The village is undefended.
Set up camp.
There is a 2-man army here, a 12-man army there. They will not be able to reach this army, but I will sit them still in order to protect them.
That will never work.
Still, I will have to bring in some defenses, as we cannot be taken out by a 2-man army, right? I will be calling in even more reinforcements. And this turn we will be bringing them from Sais.
The warriors of Ethiopia and beyond.
Let's quickly go here. 2 spears. We will get all of these tribesmen, all of these 200 spearmen, and I will only bring javelin men. I don't really care for slingers. Yep, now it looks a bit like an army. Something that we could use. I think this seems like a larger village. Yeah, they have 15 troops here. Milasa has 8 troops here. And 9 and 9. Okay, so definitely we can take this army. Don't need to keep them still anymore. As this army right here can only reach this point. Otherwise they will have to go in a forced march.
New lands, new legends.
Good.
Your will is mine.
Let's go in the water. We will be landing on these shores during next turn.
Son of the dawn.
So far so good. We're getting good reputation.
Paths to mutual gain.
Ooh. He likes this faction. Yeah, they have a non-aggression pact. Well, let's take a look at them. Trojan Renegades. If he's a Trojan Renegade, it shouldn't be bad to attack him. Of course, now it will have an impact on Sarpedon.
The desert breeds minds for war.
Can we get any
I'm sure
facts?
our
Not at the
discourse-
moment. Okay. We shall see.
My honor.
We'll end the turn for now. We might get attacked by multiple armies. Yes. I think the mistake he has done is not bring the other army into the fight as well. He can still do it, and it might still be very dangerous, because even if he brings in his secondary army, he can still use whatever troops are left from the village. So as soon as the battle is done, as soon as we break them, what we will have to do is we will have to destroy as many of his villagers, as many of his defenders from the village, in order to ensure that he won't have as many reinforcements when he's bringing in the other army. We might have to retreat at some point.
I stand ready.
Yeah, let's bring some troops on the other side. Have the archers here as well. Then we will have all of these units here. Okay.
For duty and honor.
The enemy is
Start the
receiving
battle.
reinforcements.
Let's go forward here.
Warriors of
Bring quickly the rest of the troops forward.
Spearmen. Push on.
These guys have taken some damage, but the way that they followed this unit made them lose focus on this one, which means that I can do a slight flanking, even though I lost a few of them when they caught me at the edge. Still, they're running away, and I feel like it's getting us trapped. Let me... No, let's stay on him with these units. Let's reposition these ones. I will bring the rest of the troops. Let's bring them to the left here. Yes. 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 We will bring this around. I will have the slingers actually be here. You start focusing on some of these units.
Your hero.
Let's go
is
after
under
his
attack.
commander. I will have these go in a column in order to go after his missile units.
Understood. As commanded.
Oof.
For King Memnon.
Let's replace these units here. Let's go after them there. Perfect. So now we'll use these columns
Your warriors are losing heart.
I will not fail. Your destiny for immortality.
to go after his troops.
Overrun them.
I will go here. I will have these two-handed warriors just turn around and attack his heroes. Okay, keep going forward.
We shall not fall.
So far
Your
so good.
warriors have been routed.
Some of our warriors have been routed. We'll use these spears to catch the rest of his range units.
Servant of Pharaoh.
Taken a lot of damage, definitely. Not exactly the way I would say to do things. I will run away with our hero here, mostly because he has these two spear units, which definitely are doing a lot of damage to us. And let's start focusing our ranged troops here towards their spears.
For Pharaoh.
Okay, we'll turn around once again,
warriors
since they've
are
turned around
ready.
as well. You focus on that. You keep going forward here. You turn on this side. Maybe even have a spear unit go after his hero. I think leaving his hero depleted like this might be better even.
Make them suffer. Spearman.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Sure, then engage in melee please.
I will do my
Great.
for glory.
Yeah, rather than taking his hero down, let's just focus on depleting their units. Taking his hero down means that he will be able to recruit a brand new unit and bring them against us if he reinforces or during the village battle. I really feel like this is the best.
I shall not fall.
Nice. We've done well. We've done really well here. Only 400 troops remain. We have 900. I am curious to see whether he's bringing in his other army. We're gonna take 8% replenishments.
I have honed my skills.
He does not. Wow, what a mistake.
Beyond my skills.
Memnon.
Don't mind if I do. So, what are we going to get here? 15% to the cost of camp followers, 8 morale to the troops in the hero's aura, increase the success chance of stealing spoils from the fallen following a victory. Could be good. Or the 20% to movement range of hero's army after battle. That's 50% extra movement. A lot of good bonuses. Let's get the morale first. We are going to attack the
Time to
village.
test our skill.
Yeah, auto-resolving does remove some of these units. And I do like this javelin. So we're gonna do a quick battle here. I don't care for the slingers. Those are useless to me. But this Ethiopian javelin man is good. So their reinforcements are coming from that side. We will be taking the tribesmen through here. And we're gonna apply the same sort of plan we had before. I'm thinking that it might be even better to bring some here. And we'll have these javelins here. We'll have these javelins over here. Board them quickly by these slingers. Oh, we have archers as well. And then we'll have these spears on this side to engage with the incoming army, which is depleted. I like that idea. Let's start the battle. We're just gonna rush these guys here. Actually, we're going to use one of these units to go to the right. Over here, yeah, we're going to engage this army, which is weaker, rather than engaging his spears. We're gonna go after them using our Egyptian spears. And these javelins will just engage these spears. Either keep them busy or damage them as they try to reposition here. Which is not a bad idea. I like it. I like the fact that it is going the way I thought it would be going. Let's just try to take out the hero. Let's take you on over to these slingers. Let me give you some strength. Great, his hero is down. Over here, apparently that unit is quicker than some of these spears. Maybe? Nope, he got caught. Keep going forward. Turn around. Javelins, go after his spear. The young spears are the ones which are less protected. And I feel more valuable. Go forward, let's try to break these Achaean slingers. Nice, we will be using some terrifying on them just to break them quicker. Nice. That is broken. Go here, you stay on this one, you stay on this one. We're finished with the reinforcements. Okay, another troop, another unit is broken. Let's go forward. Focus on the spears, probably.
You will soon hold the enemy's victory point.
And broken. That's it. Another victory for us. And we will be taking the extra damage.
I continue to learn. Memnon.
In this situation, there is something to be said about running away. I would sit still. Should I sit still? Is there a reason to sit still? Not really. We would get replenishments on water as well. Getting closer to him feels like the better plan. Although,
I can't do it.
7 units? 7 units is not that great.
King of Ethiopia.
We might have to fuse once again these tribesmen. And call in units. We have a lot of food. So there is a big bonus on that side. But we will have to merge
My honor guides me.
these units and bring in new fresh troops. Otherwise it's going to be very difficult to take down this for no reason. Ares' Rage. Extra weapon damage, unbreakable berserk and causes fear. Or self for our own unit. Or Truce, which would give us extra melee defense but reduce our melee attack by a lot. I am going to go for the extra spoils. It's very early on in the campaign, and even though that 20% movement range after battle is a lot, getting some good
Glory is ours.
weapons, I really feel like we were starved for new stuff when we were playing the Amazon campaign.
I command the warriors of Ethiopia and
So I
beyond.
do want to get some of those extra war spoils. Yep, tribesmen. Let's go into the water. Yes. And then we will be able to besiege. Unless he's moving out his hero for some unknown reason.
We have come to conquer.
As much as I would like to attack this region,
A courageous victory.
it might be a mistake which costs us this relation right here,
I foresee
which could
great
turn into an alliance, which could bring us closer to having good relations with Troy. I really feel like that is the case. And thus let's find another target.
The desert breeds minds for war.
Arcasia. Can we land somewhere around here? Well, we might be able to do it. We're going here. We're gonna do another prayer to Poseidon if we can, so that we don't take this attrition. And then when we land around this area, maybe I should land here.
This is
I think I might just do so. We're not gonna do the prayer just yet. We're gonna land here. We're gonna recruit more troops. Make sure we have a 20 stack army before attacking Arcasia. If we land here, if we land here and bring troops very early, but we might not be able to do that. We might not be able to do that before attacking the city directly. At which point we will not be able to recruit. Ooh, choices, choices, choices.
In Pharaoh's name.
We're gonna reinforce that army first, and then we're gonna go towards the south. Construct an altar, not happening too soon. Issue a Canaanite Brothers Royal Decree. Which is here. Okay, we will be landing. Let's see. Okay, he has a few spears, medium spearmen. Tough, but not the greatest. I will have to... Ooh, look how many we could build. We don't need them all. I'll bring 2 just in case. I think I'm just gonna wait and besiege him here. rather than attack him.
Withdraw.
Ah,
Servant
wrong
of
button.
Egypt. Time to test our skill.
Continues.
Fight with honor.
I think we'll do some attrition to them. We'll starve them out, and then we are going to attack them. As they don't seem to be having any other territory, and we're not in a hurry at this moment. We have another army with which we have another plan. So we're gonna recruit troops here, and then we're gonna march towards the south. At this point we have plenty of food in our stacks.
Son of the desert.
Look at the bonuses that we're getting here from Athena. The green line showing us the bonuses to melee attack and melee defense, plus the ones that we're getting for the spears. Great with the stats.
To succeed.
Definitely need to look for wood. At the moment I'll put you in an encampment stance just because we're getting those extra bonuses. We will get another one of these 200 spears. And maybe an extra javelin. And then we're gonna bring troops. Can't bring them from Kerma yet. We're gonna bring them from Sais. And we're gonna reinforce with these spears. Yeah, probably we're gonna get another from Napata just to get extra tribesmen. And then we will be ready to go and attack Arcasia.
Cunning and battle ready.
Yeah, I like that idea. We have been attacked. We are getting some bonuses here, even to fatigue from Athena. So this battle shouldn't be the worst that we've encountered. It's probably better than actually attacking the city ourselves. The only unfortunate thing is that I don't think I can auto-resolve it afterwards, just because some of our units here are depleted. We can deploy very close to the enemy. And I feel like that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to bring our tribesmen up here. We're gonna bring our entire army up here. He might be deploying towards the back, so that he can get those reinforcements quicker. Right, and I'm going to have all of these troops here, while keeping the spearmen and the slingers here to fight any army that might be here. If they deployed down here, at least I could use some of our javelins and ranged troops to attack from the top of the hill. Okay.
The enemy is receiving reinforcements.
Yeah, not exactly what I had in mind as far as deployment goes, but that is not going to be a problem, mostly because we will have this downhill situation here, which will play to our advantage. Yeah, tribesmen, let's bring you like so. Then we will have these two-handed warriors, which we will bring them from like this.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
And finally we will have our ranged troops, like so. I'll leave them to reposition. I don't feel like there's any reason why I would want to rush just yet. I like the fact that they are moving somehow towards this main army of shielded spears. Because if they're splitting up, that's absolutely perfect to me. Are they attacking? As soon as they're attacking, we're gonna engage as well. I will leave some of you to go around. Yeah, now they are taking damage. And for some
Your
reason,
hero is under attack.
they have not brought in everyone. Let's see. Full attack like that. We're gonna focus some of our ranged troops on these units here. Yeah. Fight the ones that you have near you. You stay here. Let's buff them up. Good. We're gonna bring everybody here. Ooh, might be in a bit of trouble.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yeah, we're taking some damage from these units. Good. Oh, if we're breaking the left flank, that would be absolutely great for us. Perfect. Let's turn with you around. We'll take one of these units. And we're gonna go after those slingers because they're annoying. Two-handed spears, let's bring you in the back of these troops. Right. Perfect, perfect. You. Yes, you focus on this guy. I think they tried to follow someone here and thus have taken a lot of damage in the process. Memnon, let's bring you to the flank of these units. You focus on the hero here, maybe on these young spears. Great. I will be applying Terrifying on them. You go forward here, you go after these javelins. Good, let me... I think I'm just gonna try to break them, even though those could return. Nice. So far, so good. You have no more ammunition. You don't have any more ammunition. That's why you're in melee. That is fine. Oh, you stay on this javelin unit, please. Those are still broken. You attack here. Let's support you.
Slingers! Honor and victory! I shall not falter. Set them apart!
Javelins, yeah, they're bringing in some of their troops back.
You will not be missed. I will let my to victory!
Victory is close enough to taste.
Yeah, we're gonna do a bit more damage and then, yeah, that's it. Probably could have been worth taking out a few more of their units, but I feel like we're fine here. Widely known, great. Steadfast, great.
New lands, new legends.
We will go and recruit a few more troops from Sais or Napata. We don't have enough wood for... Does the cost increase or have we been using a lot of that wood? I guess we're just using a lot of it. So then we'll call from Egypt. That's it. Good enough army here. We will be going in the water. Just so I don't forget for the next episode, let's do a prayer now. We have been using some of our gold, not in the most efficient way possible. For this battle, yeah, we would be taking a lot of attrition. So I'll be waiting one more turn so that we can do some attrition to them, some damage to them, and then we will be attacking. But that is going to have to be it for this episode. Hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly have. And really looking forward to our campaign. I guess the focus at this point will be to start going south. And I think I'm going to go towards these isles and towards Crete. To figure out who has a problem for me, the king of Knossos or whatever. Before we going back to the north. Sounds about right. With this in mind, until tomorrow, thank you very much for watching. And I wish you all to have a wonderful day.